What is good, everyone? Welcome to another backtesting session. I had to do this at work because, well, I just happened to be here at work at this time and I was alone. So let's do some backtesting session. I mean, doesn't kill, does it? So we'll be right back after the intro. Peace. So yeah, we can play our session right here, the NAS 100. And we can remove these images. So from yesterday, we can put daily to see if we can determine the bias. What day was this one? This was Friday, June 17th. But we can see that there's a daily fair value gap in here, which might cause a small push to the downside, or we might also feel it since we are reacting from this daily order block. So I'd say we are reacting from this daily order block because normally order blocks, I consider order blocks stronger than fair value gaps. And so let's go below those lower time frames and maybe we'll see it clearly. Alright, so on the daily, let's go back to the daily and draw this order block. So we've got the daily, come on, we've got the daily OB. So now we'll go lower. We can see that it hit the order block multiple times, then pushed higher. So what can we see? We have buy side. This is the most recent high, strong high, buy side liquidity, and then we have a very large gap. So and we can see we have some favorite gaps here, so we might expect to push higher and higher. So it's currently Friday. We are not yet in the New York session. We can go on the hourly, we can see some potential favorite gaps, but let's wait for the New York session so that we can see if our entries show up. Let's go to the 30-minute bit so that I can mark the 30 minutes. 9:30 open. 9:30 open is right here, so let's go to 5 minutes now. So we have sell side right here, which might also be taken out. So let's play it and see. So we're in a fair value gap now. And then we're trying to push a bit lower. We're going to push higher. So it looks like now we've took out this point of liquidity. This right here, can denote it. Got a sweep, and now okay. So when we go on the 1 minute, we can see some the first presented fair value gap was this one, but there was no retest. But this second one was tested. So maybe let's go to the 5 minute. If you find an entry on the 5 minute, then we can't say it's time to enter. But so far there is no entry. You can notice that we have some fair value gap. So I enter basically on the retest of fair value gaps or inverse fair value gap. So that's what I'll be waiting for. Okay, so no drop so far. It's crazy how it's not even dropping a bit. Okay, you can see it's starting to move lower. I was expecting this fair value gap, but we're not getting it at all. But we have a shift in here. Look at the 15 minute. You can see that we have a small fair value gap which was retested. But let's wait for a full confirmation on this 5 minute. If you don't get it, then no trade for the day. as simple as that. So another fair value gap and another reaction. Took out liquidity right there. Alright, looks like maybe today we're not about to get an entry. I don't know why. Because our first presented fair value gap was disrespected, but the new ones the market created, it respected them. Minute, I can see a little bit of something. Yep, before we go, fair value gap, good one here. This one, well, I don't know if we'll reach right here, but this one might give us a good reaction. The 5 minute, you can see that we're also in this one. So let's see if we see a candle confirmation, then we might expect a push to the upside. I think since we are also fighting with this orb, we saw this, we might take a good buy trade off of this fair value gap. And next liquidity level, okay, we'll take off this high or even fully rebalance. So it's the PM session, which means next week might start even under the stop loss. No one ever knows. Let's wait and see. Good one. You can see it pushed higher and took out this liquidity, so we got a good entry today. A good entry on Friday, which closed on Monday, so it ran over the weekend. Let's see this image. Now let's look for Monday entries then. Anyways, looks like I'm late for my boxing session, so I'll be back after some minutes, and until we'll talk again a few hours. Stay blessed.
Later that night.
What is good, guys? So we are going to continue the backtesting session. You know, we had to stop because we had to go boxing, but yeah, so this is where we are going to continue. Remember, we had our winning trade over here, so let's see if we can get some entries on this Monday. So we are currently on the 5 minute time frame. Let's go back to the daily. Okay, so when we go to the daily, we can see that we are bouncing, pushing higher, and as we push higher, we left an imbalance right in here, volume imbalance. When we go to the 4 hour, it's the same thing. You can see the volume imbalance, and I think that was one. Let me go to the 1 hour. Let's see. So you can see that the first move we took it off of this reaction from a fair value gap. After this sweep had just happened, so I think that this was a really good trade. So when we go to the 15 minute, you can see that we are pushing higher by the start of London session. So let's see what New York is to bring, and let's play this forward to see how New York will go. You can see that we're starting to drop a bit. We might anticipate a drop to fill this void right here with the 5 minute. So currently we can see this is the midpoint of this imbalance, and we have this fair value gap which market is currently trying to respect, still in London session. We can mark up the 9:30 open. It's right here, so till that time, till New York open, let's take bridge price just. So if I were to take a move, I'll take a move going downwards to this midpoint. Just do the same thing every single day. Backtesting, going to work, taking trades heading towards the midpoint. So you can see that we are almost into this fair value gap. Maybe we might anticipate to drop lower since we failed to break past this high. Let's see what the market tells us. So if we do it patiently, we can see it went into the fair value gap. Is it respecting it? Yep, we can take a sell right here. Let's take a small sell. I mean, who doesn't like the risk? Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Right, I guess this is it. So it's kind of a really big trade though. I don't know. Okay, stopped out. I had entered off of yeah, there was a gap right here. this one. You can also see the corresponds with that inverse fair value gap. So this is the gap I had entered on. Now we can remove it. Let's play until New York. See it pushing higher. Draw lower. Okay, so by New York open pushed higher. Did a crazy push to the upside. And then started dropping bloodbath, literal bloodbath. And yeah, let's wait for an entry. So you can see that we had a shift in here. Maybe it was too fast, but I'm also learning to enter on shifts such as these ones. So if we take out liquidity, we shift and then I enter on the shift exactly as the Venom model suggests. So I've been learning a few things on the Venom model, so I might start applying them soon too. Okay, you can see it's about to reach this midpoint as we had predicted, and it will reach it soon. Money will come. You can see that we tested this fair value gap a bit, so should you risk some more? Yep, let's take some risk and fill this gap. And a really crazy risky trade here. And boom, crazy trade. 10 minutes, guys. So let's see if we had held it to this low. Okay, low taken out as well. So this is the trade. Wow, very good trade. You can see this fair value gap, small fair value gap in there, and it coincides with an inverse fair value gap and an order block as well. So this is a 15 minute OB right here. Because the 5 minute, you can see it coincides with a fair value gap, so a small retest and then we enter for a 5R. Good trade. So let's save this image as well. So anyways, as we see the 100 progressing to the downside, let's see potential levels that it would be looking for. So we took out the first level of liquidity right here. We have another significant low, and when we go to the 30 minute, you can see that there is another significant low here. So let's see how it goes. So it drops into the order block. Just trying to respect the order block. As you can see, so when we go to the 5 minute, actually before we go, we can mark this OB. Minute order block. 5 minute, you can see that we are respecting it. Wow, fair value gap retest. So let's remove this. So let's first target the rebalance, balancing right here. And that is also next point for a fair value gap, where one can anticipate a reaction to push lower if we are to create a breaker block instead of having this order block right here. So we've got a sweep and a shift, and on a higher time frame POI, then we could enter on this fair value gap right here, stop loss below here, and TP just right here. Maybe we might even target high levels such as this high, but let's just target this one here. Double up your entries, because you see fair value gaps are being respected, so you can adapt your entries maybe. Come on, seriously. Right, so let's create another session. So the time it was Monday 26th June 2017. Let me note it somewhere. Monday 26th June 17. And yeah, so let's create another session. Oh, Naz 100, I really love you. It's getting intense. And let's delete this. Yep, we need session 2. I'll need Naz 100. I'll need the S&P. I'll need the URGBP. I'll need the EURUSD, GBP So these are the main pairs I really want to trade. So I'll be doing this. So start date June 2017. I have to backtest until we reach the day we are at now. So that's Monday. Which date was it exactly? 26th. So it's here. I don't really remember the time, so maybe our trade will have worked out or not. So we create session. You can see we are. Oh, you named it session 1. It should be session 2. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I have 2,800 days remaining to backtest, so let's get going. So basically we can see that our trade hasn't hit TP yet, so let's play it now. Wow, crazy one. Hit stop loss right here. So should I have targeted this high? I don't know, maybe it was reacting to this fair value gap. But yeah, it wasn't a bad trade. I can take this if I was to again. So yeah, that's it basically. 30-minute order block. I need to extend this and I'll mark this fair value gap. 5-minute fair value gap. And I want to give this the color of some kind like this. Yeah, okay. Maybe this, yeah. Now I can save this image. Okay, so I'll remove this now. We're still in the 30-minute order block. We're about to see a sweep up within about the 30-minute. It's a new day, the London session, and we can mark 9:30 somewhere. Great, so as you can see, still dropping. Okay, so another level of liquidity taken out. We have a fair value gap here, quarter block right here, so this maybe this will be the next stop. Let's see. Breaker here as well. So you can see now we are arranging a bit, and we had a sweep in here Then we shifted on this candle when it goes to 5 minutes. You can see that we were consolidating, then we took out this low, then we had a shift in here, and moreover you can see a small fair value gap, this one right here, so we can expect maybe it to be respected in the coming times. So are these candles respecting it? Yeah, maybe you can take a buy right here. How long will be somewhere here? And what will do we be targeting? You don't see an obvious level of liquidity except for this one, and I don't think market would react off of that order block. I don't know why I'm hesitant about this one, but let's risk it. Straight to stop loss as we were anticipating. NBD, save the image, and we go back to the 30-minute. So now we can see that we have a bearish bias, and we have a sweep of liquidity here, a shift in here, 5 minutes. If we, oh yeah, we can sell right here. Now we can sell. So we got a sweep of these highs, and we can see a shift in structure. Maybe we might have entered off of some fair value gaps, but since it was about it to a stop loss, we don't have thought of that because our mind is already on that trade. Anyways, you can see another fair value gap in here get tested. Let's see how this goes. So we can sell this one. Another day, another trade. Very easy one. So this is, I think this is the daily order block. Yeah, we're almost into that daily order block, but I had respected it, so wonder why market wants to retest it if it's what it's going to retest. So let's enter here. Stop loss right above this high, and our TP will be open like some 2.5 hour. Come on, it was almost there. Okay, now TP was hit finally, so good win, good small win. Fair value gap, we enter, download the image. So how many trades so far? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if we can get some more for trades, and then we can close 10 trades for the day. So I basically want to backtest 10 trades every day for 30 days. That's 300 days worth of data. Anyway, so we are still in the session, PM session of New York, so we can look for some other trades. Okay, quick entry and do this fair value gap in here. Should we take another sell? Well, I don't advise that because we're in a POI, so we might push higher. Let's see if it does that. So new day opens here, so I mean, who am I to fight with the market? I've already got a trade for the day, so no need to fight for the other. So let's see. Let's look for another trade. So new day, Wednesday. Street dropping. Let's wait for New York. This market is dropping us crazy. Great. So you can see that this is how the day started, going in ranges, and we can see that London high taken out, London low floating right here. 30-minute view, we're in a fair value gap from the 30-minute. Yeah, and since we are in this 30-minute fair value gap, we might expect to respect it and then drop lower. So let's see what it does by the open. So the open is, oops, open is here. Oops, come on, what's wrong with the lines on FX replay? They really don't work. Great. So go back to the 5-minute. Okay, so by the open, you see a big candle slightly taking out this high. A small drop into this fair value gap. Do we get a gap to enter? Does 1 minute give an entry? Yes, a small fair value gap in here. So are we going to respect this one or this one? Well, we have the London lows right here, so we might maybe take a sell trade. Let's see. Candle confirmation. Yep, we are selling positively. And yeah, let's sell this one. Stop loss right here. And now we will, well, I used the 1 minute just to see if we can enter, then go on the 5 minute to see how the market's looking. Yeah, I mean, this is not bad. After all, we'd have breaker in here. This one, let's see that the market didn't broke off of it, then dropped lower, then pushed again onto it somewhere right here. Then we denoted as well. It's this breaker. See, broke it, went above it, then dropped, then came right into it again. So I think this will be a good entry. Let's sell this. Wow, crazy drop, and then stopped out. But I can't regret this trade. It was a good one, actually. The only thing I did wrong was that I didn't wait for the 5 minute to give me the confirmation, but instead looked for it on the 1 minute. So yeah, good trade, but bad mistakes. So now we can see a shift here, shift in structure. Took out this low, recent low, and yeah, let's wait for maybe a fair value gap retest and see if you can enter. Come on, you can drop into it, it's okay. Yeah, just this, isn't it that easy? So we have high right here. This is the next level of liquidity. So you basically enter in this fair value gap, stop loss right here, and I might be targeting these highs. So a 3 hour. It's not that hard to push, man. Hurry up. Okay, we're almost at TP, but it's going slower and slower. 3. Oops. Yay! TP hit. Alright. And this was the new day open. Basically, this winning trade took 14 hours. Crazy. Fair value gap. Yeah. Looks like I'm a great fan of fair value gaps. So fair value gap right here. Level of liquidity right here. This entry is sleek. Boom. Nice one. PSL. Top right. Okay. So good entry. Good entry. download the image, and now we can look for other levels of liquidity, since we are respecting the daily order block. And do you see what I'm seeing? Market maker model. Market maker model. Here it is. Here it is. Wow, great market maker swing. Great one for real. This is a nice one. Nice market maker model. So if we can do something like this, and this is a good image for real. These are really good. I think we also took another trade somewhere here. We targeted somewhere in here. We took some trade in here. Stop loss was here. The target was somewhere here. And this was basically what we did with the market maker. Alright. Anyway, so let's remove this graffiti. See that we took out the buy side that we wanted. And also remove this, remain with the daily order block. Push it up to the right. So liquidity taken out. Next level of liquidity is this one. So we make it as well. We can expect maybe to push into it. So let's see what this new day brings. Let's mark the open. 9:30. Yeah. Let's wait for it. We fill the gap, fill the open, the volume imbalance. So let's see what it does. It drops. You can see before we play it, let's go back to the 30-minute for a short recap. Good order block, reaction off of the order block, so we might expect to push higher, maybe in London. Then by New York we will be in this breaker block, then we drop into this fair value gap. So if we don't, we might have this order block might be a solid one, and then we might continue pushing higher. Yeah. Excuse me. So we dropped, which means that OB wasn't strong enough, and by the New York Open we dropped even more. So on our wider view, we can see that we took out this high, we shifted in structure, and might be expecting to drop. Okay, point taken, boss. Let's remove this. We have a fair value gap retest. So do we want to reach the midpoint? I think we might take out this low. So let's see a candle confirmation. Yep, we are in here. Trade. Yep, stop loss right there, and our target right here. And yeah, let's make it 1 to 2. Yeah. Hurry up, time is ticking. Great, TP hit. So guys, 10 trades are full by this one, and yeah, probably by the next backtesting session. But wait, before we go, market maker sell model. Wow. Anyways, so until we meet again, that's tomorrow. Lord willing, be safe and keep grinding. See you in the future. Peace.